Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to kind of a character crafting video. Character REcrafting, we'll go with that. So the other Weems and I have started these monthly collab challenges so we can try out new things and hopefully get out of those fun and amazing art blocks. You know, all that wonderful jazz. Plus, it's just a lot of fun to redesign characters in your spare time. Maybe it's just me who finds that fun. So, this is the second month of us doing this. Last month, I redesigned Yuki as if he was a character in Gem and the Holograms. This month, we're taking each other's characters and redesigning them as if they were a character in our universe projects. So, since it was Sam's birthday recently, I'm doing her character first. This is Issa as a guardian in Project Evolution, my webcomic that I will probably never finish. So, the basis of a guardian, because I know I haven't gotten to this point in the comics, sorry about that. But the basis of a guardian is a mythical creature or figure making a pact with a human to kind of help keep the balance of, good and evil and all that fun stuff in the world. Now, Sam draws her often with these gloves that can harness electricity, so I knew it had to involve that element in there somewhere. And shockingly, pun very much intended, there's not a whole lot of creatures able to harness electricity. Of course, there's gods like Thor and Zeus, but I try to avoid making guardians with a godlike figure since they'd be way too overpowered. So, I researched a few different options, like maybe a Valkyrie, since some articles stated they had electrical powers and Issa's a powerful fighter. I figured that'd be a good fit. But I couldn't find enough evidence to confirm that Valkyries originally had these powers, or if that was a newer trait that's been assigned to them over the years. Plus, that kind of fits better with another character I have in mind, hopefully coming later this month, maybe next month. I have no idea what my schedule is anymore. So instead, for Issa's character, I went with a Raiju. Hopefully I said that right. Raiju. I'm sorry, I need to practice my Japanese a little bit more. But basically, it's a wolf in Japanese lore that's literally harnessing electricity. It's often described as a wolf that is wrapped in electricity. Sometimes it's just a ball of electricity, but usually it's personified kind of as a wolf. So since I've been wanting to play more with stylization, I wanted to keep that lightning shape going in Issa's design, similar to how Ash has that teardrop brush shape kind of going in hers. So I kind of gave Issa a little bit of Super Saiyan hair a little bit with some lightning streaks just to keep that theme going, and I also sharpened up the way I drew her hair in the final piece, and you'll see I add some quick lightning effects in there as well. Now, as I said earlier, the description of a Raiju says they are often a wolf wrapped in lightning, so I gave her these wraparound pieces in her tail to kind of help mimic that and to match her hair a little bit better. I thought about doing it to her ponytail too, but I thought that might look a little weird and kind of complicate her design. A Raiju often says that it's a white or blue wolf, so with Sam's permission, I also went ahead and changed that warm purple to more of a cool tone. In the comic, it's not too serious that a guardian doesn't exactly match the mythical description since it's more so two personalities combining into one being. So as long as the color tones are kind of close or the hue is slightly similar, that's kind of really all that matters. So I tried to avoid overdoing it here, mostly, kind of. Obviously, I had to avoid throwing in too much of my usual traits like belts, straps, boots, and gradients. I didn't go too overboard, at least I don't think I did. If you don't look at one of my designs and wonder about the weird tan lines a character's gonna have, you know it's not one of my pieces, okay? One thing I didn't do here that I normally do, and I didn't realize this until after, I didn't use any complementary colors in her design. Usually I try not to use perfectly complementary colors, it's usually stuff that's kinda close to the complementary color. Like Ash has gold instead of orange, Ray has red instead of orange, Vale has yellow instead of green, that sort of thing. So for Issa, I could have added some desaturated green or tan in her design, maybe make her armor like tan instead of gray, or give her that army green for her pants. This was kind of a missed opportunity on my part. Granted though, I am trying to do better about having too many colors in a design. I think I've narrowed Ash down to 10 or 11. Way better than what she originally had, let me tell you that. So maybe that's why I didn't do it, I don't know. It could have also been the fact that I was just really, really tired. One thing I was pretty excited about was the shading. I know I want the comic to have more of a cel-shaded tone in some places, so I wanted to play around with crisper shading instead of my usual more painted style. I don't know how much of this the recording actually got, since I did a lot of work off the recording while I was in a Discord call with Sam, so she got to watch me draw Issa again, which is cool. But I don't know how much of it I actually recorded. Now, I tried using the G pen, I tried using comic tones, but I just didn't like it, so eventually I tried this cross-hatching brush, and that's what I ended up using for the final piece. I feel like it kind of matches better with my style than the circle tones or even the line tones, and plain cell shading was way too boring for me. I wanted it to kind of work with the softer shading that I still wanted to do in the hair, eyes, and all the effects, and this kind of seemed like the best fit. And I also kind of like the fact it still looks pretty soft when you're viewing it on a smaller screen like on a phone, but when you view it on a bigger screen like a desktop, then you really get that kind of textured experience. Now, pardon if it's still a bit rough, this is still kind of a concept I'm working on, so obviously as I experiment with it more, it'll kind of get a little bit better. And I still want to keep the shading kind of simplistic, so hopefully I can actually get comic pages done this year, or maybe eventually. Who knows, maybe we'll get like 2 more pages before the year is out, right? Hopefully the recording got some of it. I don't remember what I recorded and what I didn't. I was tired, I'm sorry. Now, part of me does feel like I went a little too simple with this. Obviously, I didn't want to change it too much because I still wanted to be honest to Sam's original design, but I don't know, not to say that I don't like how she came out at all. It's just one of those moments where you go back and you look at it, and then you come up with like a million more ideas, and you're just like, I want to go back and redo it, but I can't, but I want to, but I can't. I don't know, maybe next year for Sam's birthday, I'll go ahead and do a redraw. I don't know, I'll figure it out. People have been asking me to do a redraw video for a while anyway, so maybe that'll be the first one I do. I don't know, if you guys have any ideas of what you want me to redraw, let me know, because everyone's been requesting it, but I don't know which one I want to do. It'll either be that realism video that everyone's been requesting, or I go back to my old DeviantArt page from my middle school and high school days and redrew something from that. Redraw. I'm sorry, it's like midnight and I'm recording audio and I have to keep re-recording because my computer keeps glitching, so yeah, that's fun. But that will just about wrap this video up. Now, before I sign off, I just want to let you guys know we're holding an art contest on my Discord. So you can come in and you can win a gift card worth $20 for either Amazon or Steam, or you can get a $10 gift card for those same places. And of course, like last time, all winners will get a free art request from any weem. That's, all the mods in my Discord server. I know that's kind of weird for some of you because you don't know what the heck a weem is, and it's explained in the Discord. Sorry guys, it's kind of like an inside joke. And sorry, I can't really offer like huge prizes. A lot of us are in school, about to go to school, or the only money we have is what we make from commissions. So obviously we can't offer anything too big, but I just wanted to do something kind of fun for you guys, So the theme is actually pretty simple. You literally just watched a whole video about it. We thought it'd be fun to kind of open up the idea to you guys, so you guys can take any of our characters and you could redesign them as if they were in your projects, your webcomics, your animation, whatever you want. You can go ahead and just redesign them as if they were your own character, basically. So you have a limit of 3 entries. Your work can be either digital or traditional. Obviously, no traced work. That's kind of a big no-no. I don't know if the recording's going to pick this up, but literally at 12:30 at night, I can hear Motorcycle Guy down the street revving his bike. I don't know what's with this guy every time I record. Apparently he just wants to make a cameo. You serious? Even Houdini is quiet. Come on. Oh boy. But if you want to go ahead and join in on the art contest, the link to my Discord is in the description below. I also have it on my Twitter page if you're interested. The rules and everything will be in there. The references will be in there. If you have any questions, just go ahead and feel free to ask. You have until June 6th to go ahead and submit your designs, so I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. A lot of people are already saying they're having a lot of fun with it, so have fun with that. I'm excited to see what you guys do with Ash's hair. That's going to be interesting. Good luck to everyone that submits. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and I'll see you guys next time when I steal another one of my friend's character designs. This is fun. This is great. They should never have trusted me with their babies. Alrighty guys, bye for now.